Well, this is very exciting. We welcome you to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans.
Hello, I'm Alan.
And we are so excited because this is our very first Monday episode. We're launching 2 episodes a week starting today.
Historical, this is.
I would call this.
It really is historical to celebrate 2 million downloads.
That's right. And Alan and I were sitting around thinking, what can we do to make this first episode extra special? We put our little pea brains together.
Emphasize pea brains.
Well, one of us is more pea brain than the other. I'm not going to say who. But we both came together and we said, duh, the obvious answer is LeeAnne Locken, our friend.
LeeAnne, yeah.
If you want an extra show, you got to have somebody that's extra.
Yes,
that's right.
I'm so excited that it worked out because I know we're right in the middle of your season.
Woo!
It couldn't be a more hectic time for you. So, I mean, you're jet setting. You're leaving to get on a jet plane pretty much.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I got to go do the news after this. And then I, leave tomorrow to go to New York for Fashion Week. And then, I'm just trying to stay awake right now, y'all.
Well, we appreciate
I literally have a permanent cup of coffee installed in my hand.
Well, we couldn't think of anybody better we'd rather kick off this episode with.
And let me tell you something, babe. I'm the luckiest podcaster there is probably right now because I have 2 very, very beautiful ladies on either side of me right now.
You are so sweet. I see why you married him.
Yeah, you're sandwiched between us.
I am saying, hey.
We look for the puns where we can, LeeAnne.
We do.
I do love that.
Well, we do have a lot to talk about. For those of you who are not familiar with the Real Housewives franchise, this is the most recent one that's actually been successful. Because they have tried some cities that it just didn't click with the audience for whatever reason. And we're in the 3rd season of Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm hooked into it now.
Yes.
This is kind of the make or break because I think Miami went 3 seasons.
Yeah. And and then it's just gone.
And then, in D.C., but D.C., they had some real problems.
Oh my gosh. Did they even make it 2?
No, because the
White House
couple
scandal
broke into the White House. Yeah.
And that's what killed that
like,
show.
Like legally, Bravo's like, I can't afford to put you guys back on.
Right. Well, there you go. I hate to be the cause for a franchise to fall.
It's just evidence that one cast member can destroy an entire show if their ego gets too big.
Yeah. And also, do you think it's fair also to say that one cast member can make an entire show?
God, I hope not. But I do hear that sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, from certain people that like to think they're the reason.
Yeah.
But after the first season, I mean, you had totally different, well, not totally different. Some of the same cast members have stayed. What do you think makes a person good reality show material?
Someone who's willing to say what they mean what they say, not edit themselves. The second you think it, say it, don't filter it. Really, like, it takes someone who has a really strong foundation in who they are or has a really strong foundation in trying to convince other people of who they want to be.
But then when you go and see what people are saying about you on social media, do you think that affects how you respond to certain situations on TV? Because some people, it can make them more cautious because I don't want people to hate me.
It does. And you know what? I think in season 1, I cried every day. I wouldn't even get on Twitter because the hate was just so overwhelming. Wow. And for a second you read someone's tweet and you're like, oh my God, am I really a bee? I
don't feel like a bee.
Well, because I didn't mean, you're taking what I said out of context and that wasn't the intention. I'm really all about intention more than words, even though sometimes words are very important. I cried every day. And then, season 2, I think what happened was in season 1, I watched myself and I was like, I didn't drink that much. And then you watch yourself and you're like, oh, I thought you had 2 cocktails, LeeAnne. How come you can't speak correctly? And I was like, okay, season 2, I'm going to drink a little less.
And did that work?
And it did a little. I mean, obviously the honesty at Deandra's house, I was a little obliterated.
What's your drink of choice?
It used to be vodka. Well, it used to be red wine. Season 1, I was all about the Pinot Noir. I mean, just holding a wine glass in my hand made me relax. Yeah. For me, it was like end of the day.
Do you rosé?
I do. Now I rosé all day.
Do you slay?
I slay in rosé.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alan loves
LeeAnne slays and rosés.
I will say.
That is awesome.
Rosé is one of my fave. We brought wine, sends me rosé all the time to home.
Oh.
And I'm just like, because you can't get it shipped to Texas. So they send it to me and they're like, here you go. Like during Christmas, they'll send you something and then the bottle will say, family time is hard. And you're like, you have no idea. I'm just going to open this now. It doesn't need to be chilled.
I have noticed a kinder, gentler LeeAnne.
Yeah.
From season 1 to season 3.
That's because she's not like this last week's episode when you went to Beaver Creek. You just made the decision not to drink at all. Smart for many reasons.
Yeah.
If you've never been in a higher altitude, one drink is like drinking 3.
But that's what everybody was saying. But I never altitude never affected me at Beaver Creek. I don't know
really?
why. Maybe it's because my brain's just. But yeah, you know, and I it's not like I didn't drink. I sipped on a margarita the whole night.
Yeah.
But no, was I doing shot? No, I mean, you know, that's a Brandy thing. You know, Brandy and Deandra can shot it out. You know, I'm really about like, to me, that's like college. You know how in college you were like, I'm gonna get drunk.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 51. I don't need to get drunk. You know, now I'm just like, if I'm gonna have a margarita, like I want to enjoy it. I want to drink it.
Savor.
Yeah, like. Why are you slamming alcohol?
You hit the bong a few times. The bell.
My Tibetan singing bowl. Let's be clear.
Tibetan singing bowl?
Tibetan singing bowl.
Why did you not bring your singing bowl?
I gave it. So Cameron, I guess today, everybody should go look at Cam's Instagram. I gave it to her and she sent me these videos of her hitting the bowl and her kids trying to meditate. They all giggle. They giggle. They laugh. They do funny faces. I'm just like, so she borrowed it from me, and I have never needed something back so badly. In all of my, like, you can keep my jewelry. Just give me my singing bowl.
And it has to be that singing bowl.
Well, it just has to be something that can really resonate a noise for a while. So the reason that bowl works is because when you hit it, it takes a good 2 minutes to slowly.
Really?
That's why I say it makes it. You focus and it makes it harder. You have to focus harder the more softer it gets. So then that keeps you focused on one thing.
And how long do you have to sit there?
You know, honestly, Kelly, the truth is until you can quiet your mind, when you can sit there and just focus until you can't hear it anymore and just on that and no other thought pops in, then you can get up and have your day.
Have you ever meditated, babe? Easy for me to say.
I tried like lying down and just pushing thoughts out of my mind. And
It's
I have
hard.
not been successful at that. But I haven't done a practice like where you sat down with a guru. I don't know what you call
David
him.
Sunshine.
David Sunshine. Is he a guru? Is that what you call him?
He's definitely a yogi.
A yogi. And you
Yeah.
actually had someone
Guide us.
You have to be taught.
Yeah, mindful
not that simple.
meditation. Yeah, it was amazing. And I will say that, you know, you have all these thoughts coming at you all day long. And I think when so many thoughts are coming at you, you want to say, it's hard to know what's important. What should I focus on and what should I not focus on? Because so every little button is like a squirrel, you know? And so it teaches you to be less of a rabid dog and more of a peaceful dog.
But if you're peaceful,
Yeah.
if you're sipping on one tequila all night long,
Yeah.
and you go to bed early and everybody gets naked and gets in the hot tub,
Yeah.
you don't get as much screen time.
I'm good with
Which is,
that.
that doesn't.
Do you want to sit across from a naked person? I do.
That's pretty shocking.
Here's my thing.
It depends on the naked person.
Like I said on the episode, too many shots and naked twats spelled TROUBLE.
Wait a minute.
I just don't care to see Carrie naked.
What's a twat?
Oh, honey, I'll tell you off the air. Off the
A twat?
Yeah. Down below, babe.
Got it.
Especially when she takes her pants off, it's like, don't look at it. And I'm like, so basically you want us to look at it? Why would you direct our attention not to? And there's cameramen there.
Don't look at
see,
it.
but that's the thing. Like, that's the thing that people don't, like, oh, so she got naked and got in a hot tub with 9 men.
That's it. Yeah.
Sound, cameras. I mean, like,
It's not just
really
your
very
girlfriends.
freeing. But you know what? That's her comfort zone. My comfort zone is being clothed and saying whatever the heck I think.
So LeeAnne, you would never do that.
I am not getting naked on TV unless there is some big money behind it.
But it was all
just a
blanked
price.
out. It was
She
all
has the right
blanked.
price.
It was all blanked out.
Go
blur, you can
please.
still tell. And then I saw in the upcoming, you get to see her husband all naked too.
Pass.
Everything.
I shut my eyes, y'all.
Ass.
I cannot.
Crazy. What is
I
happening?
literally was like this when he was like, "I'm going to do it." I was like,
Oh no.
I don't. I'm good.
You didn't see?
I did not look.
You
will see it
You
on
will see
television, and every time they play that trailer, I'd be like, eyes in front, hand in front of my face. I don't want to see anybody's husband naked. And just because I don't want to think less of the person,
Oh,
him or her. You
Just
know,
in
who
case,
knows?
'cause
I
it's
just
cold.
don't. I'm never envious, but like, it's still not my business.
Yeah, I know.
you want to see Mark Duber's wee wee?
Mark Duber's Duber. No, I'm okay with that. But I will watch that episode with fascination,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
that sounds
It's
interesting.
very interesting how the friendship shifts so greatly because some of the things that are said between some of you women are vicious.
Yeah.
And then a few episodes down the road, you're laughing and drinking and having jokes together. It's really interesting to see the shifts.
So the problem is we shoot the season and then we shoot the confessionals. So, you know, your emotional involvement as it goes through the season is changed by the time you get to the end of the season, but then you're being asked questions about the beginning. So yeah, you're willing to say things that are a little more aggressive
Because
towards
now you know
someone.
more.
Right. Like
And then by the time you get to the reunion show, all gloves are off because
Oh.
you've seen everything at that point.
yeah, I'm ready. This is a reunion. The past 2 seasons, every time I walked into the reunion, I have never gotten through hair and makeup without bawling my eyes out. Like I just hate, there's so much hate, and I hate the word hate. My grandmother just taught me that it's such an ugly word.
Yeah, we don't like
and
that word.
And it's just so, it's a big word. And so I just get so saddened by the genuine amount of hate that it just makes me depressed. I'm just like sad. So I always go into the reunion with like, I'm not fighting. I don't want to fight. I'm done. I'm going to speak my truth and I'm just going to go home. But I will say this reunion, I don't think I'm going to go in being sad. I think I'm going to go in with a lot of intention of speaking my mind and calling people to task for things that they've said that were blatant lies.
Yeah.
I really get exhausted from people lying on camera. It really irritates me. If you can't live your truth or live the truth, don't be on TV.
Yeah, but sometimes I think they have to lie because their truth isn't interesting enough.
Well, then don't be on TV.
Right.
Then make room for somebody else who is crazy and fun and could actually contribute to the show.
Yeah.
Like I have such a thing about liars. I have such a thing.
Well, see here, that's what, okay, let's go back a little bit with that lying thing, because I know a lot of people are giving Cameron a hard time about the way she reacted to Brandy and Stephanie and the baby shower.
party,
that was a
yeah.
surprise. Okay, if you haven't been keeping up, Brandy Redmond and her husband trying to have a third child wasn't successful. This miracle baby popped up and they adopted this boy, but they kept him secret for a while. And Stephanie threw her a baby shower but didn't tell anybody what was going on. So Cameron shows up with her husband and Cameron figures it out. She's like incredible the way she figures it out. And this is where I think that truly where her problem is, because I would feel the same way. I don't like being lied to. And Stephanie just lied flat out in her face
Flat out.
to keep the secret. I get it, but it's like, I don't like being lied to. And then I don't like looking like a fool. And I think Cameron felt that she was made to look foolish because she was so excited and then gushing about Stephanie's news, which was the lie. And I think that's what it was. I completely was on Cameron's, even though they took it up a notch where it shouldn't have gone. I got where Cameron was coming from. I don't like looking like a fool.
And that's I think it wasn't Stephanie's intention to make her look like a fool.
Man, she lied like that,
But-
didn't even wink.
And
She
smiled.
didn't. She didn't, and she brought her husband into it. And the thing is, I think, you can see it on both sides. Like, I feel bad for Stephanie because she didn't want to reveal why the party, it's not her news.
But just wait and see. You
Yeah,
don't have to
that's what she
lie.
should have said. Because, I think it takes a very strong constitution to not lie, but also not tell what's happening. It takes
then
a
to let
very
them-
strong character to be able to do that.
Yeah, and then the other person's going on and so happy for you and gushing
Oh,
and
she
I'm so
was-
excited. And then you look like, and then she's like, oh, so you were lying to me and now I look like an idiot.
Kelly,
I get
she
that.
was jumping up and down with
feel bad for
excitement.
her.
And she was like, I feel like an idiot. I feel so...
That's what it was.
Like, I feel like I've been played. And I think that's what the audience never got. Like, Twitter,
I got it.
Twitter attacked Cam
Wrong.
because she felt like she had been played. And everybody was like, it's none of your business. Okay, well, let's see how y'all feel
Right.
this week about my wedding.
Yes, because I asked a lot of our podcast followers if they had any questions.
We got
for
a bunch
you.
of them.
And one of them, since you brought up wedding, somebody said, are you ever going to get married? And somebody responded, she's already married.
You know what? I can't answer if I am or if I have, but I can tell you that I am going to be a beautiful bride. I am going to make a loyal and loving wife, and this will be my one and only marriage.
Yay. Well, I saw the previews where you're dancing in like a white dress, and I figured that has to be that's not a wedding.
No.
That was just a party thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of mysterious.
Yeah.
Kind of mysterious
Keeping
there.
it vague.
Well, I'm supposed to, even though some of my cast members have gone on other national programs and said when my wedding is, I am going to follow the rules.
But do they get in trouble for revealing that because it's supposed to all
not
be
enough?
Oh,
since it's my business and not theirs.
But see, I'm one of those people that likes to be surprised.
I you know what? I genuinely want the audience to go on the journey with me.
Yes.
So I want people to see, like tonight, there's a lot of struggle about it. And, you know, I'm going to get hit for, you know, things that I say. But, you know, I think if you just think about it, if you really think about it, and if you read my blogs, just read my blog. Like,
yeah, you just want to be heard. This is really what
this is how I feel.
Yeah.
This is from my soul. I don't edit my blogs. Bravo might, but I don't. And you know, and I just lay it all out there. Like I'd rather our audience know the truth. Like I don't ever want to lie to our audience.
Yeah.
Ever. You know?
You guys sound a lot alike in that respect.
Thank you.
I think it's just our generation just doesn't. It's loyalty, honesty, compassion. Those are things that if you don't have them, please go get them, because it really makes a good human.
Yeah.
LeeAnne, what friendship on the show has been the biggest struggle for you over the years?
Over the years? Oh, Brandy, for sure. We're still not, you know.
It's up and down, man.
Well, it's up and down based on what she needs. It's never up and down based on me.
Yeah.
So, you know, at this point, I feel like, you know, like season 2, we came out and surprise, we're friends. And, you know, before episode 1 even aired, she tweeted out, we were never friends, which was like, God, like I can't even reach that knife in my back. Like, how do I pull that out? And so, you know, this season when she's like, you know, let's be friends and move forward. I'm like, you're not going to move forward. You don't want to be my friend. Like, just own your truth. Just sit down and be like, I don't like you. We don't have similar personalities. You don't like that I drink, you know, and I just.
Wait a minute. She doesn't like that you drink?
No, it's a reverse role there.
Yeah, she drinks a lot.
It's
that's what I was about to say.
Consumption. And I just, you know, for me, it's like, look, if you aren't in control of yourself, how are you making a correct judgment or a correct assessment of what's happening?
Well, maybe with the baby, maybe, you know, maybe
can't imagine going home to and having a baby crying.
Another question from our listeners here, LeeAnne. Would you ever go back blonde?
No.
Why not?
God, that was so much work. Extensions are hard enough. There's no way I'm going to go back blonde. You know, I will say that the grays did not show up as quick when you're blonde, because you're like, oh, it's just light color.
I've seen some modeling pictures of LeeAnne as a blonde, and well, they were looking all right. They're looking all right.
I worked more as a blonde than I ever did as a brunette.
Is that right?
Yeah, you know, it's funny because I got cast in a commercial to play like an Angelina Jolie type, and they paid to take me brunette, and then they were going to pay to take me blonde again.
Oh, wow.
And my agent just fell in love with it. And I was like, but every time I'd walk past the mirror, I'd be like, I look like a mean person.
Oh, no.
I just felt like I looked so mean as a brunette. And now I'm just like, well, screw it. You know, now I'm just like, I am mean. There you go.
It's part of you.
Yeah, that's a different look. A lot of people are commenting on how you're glowing. We got so many questions. They want to know what are you doing differently? Like literally somebody wants to know what kind of shampoo you're using. Are you doing a special diet? Are you using some special? Everybody's saying you're glowing this season.
Oh, thank y'all. I'm meditating. And I really went into this season saying, I want to be at peace. I want to be able to decide if I react and not just react. And I did a lot of research on my mind. And, you know, I have allowed my brain to be used against me for a long time. And so I did a lot of work, and I realized, you know, the amygdala is your fight, flight, or freeze area of your brain.
We never knew about the amygdala till you brought it to our attention on episode 1.
I have a cousin named Amygdala.
It was a lot of fun. I've made several posts where my name was Amy G. Dalla. And of course, Deandra talked a ton of crap about it. But the reality is the entire rest of your brain shuts down when your amygdala is triggered. There's no blood that goes to any other part of your brain except for your amygdala. And the only people who have managed to shrink their amygdalas have been Tibetan monks because they meditate for such a long period of time that they stay so zen. So I really took up yoga and meditation.
That's the only way to shrink it.
And it's kind of, I'm also, there's a new company in town that I'm waiting for next season to really work with a lot. Peak Neuroscience, and you put a cap on and they ask you to stare at a peaceful image and then they do a map scan of your brain.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Literally, like the girl who told me about amygdala, Wendy, literally did this and then sent me the picture of it. And I mean, it's like blue and red and black. And she's staring at an ocean. And she said, mine is much worse. She also had me take this thing called the ACE test. Y'all should take it.
What is that?
It's a test to describe your emotional reactions, how quickly your emotional reactions are. And it's based on your childhood, how much torture you survived. And there's 10 questions. She scored a 5 and her brain scan was like in constant what's called hypervigilance.
How do you
I scored a
fix
10.
that?
I scored a 10.
How do you fix that?
10 meaning you were
10
the
out of
quickest
10.
to react?
10 out of 10.
Wow.
She had to
That's like the
Google
off the charts almost.
Yeah, she Googled it. She'd never met anybody who scored a 10. And I scored a 9.5 technically because at the last question was, before you turned 18, all of them start with, before you turned 18, had you or a member of your family gone to prison? And I was like, prison or jail, because there's a difference.
Yeah, there is.
And so I scored a 9.5, 10. Yes, they had. So for me, she Googled it and she was like, anybody over an 8 doesn't make it past their 30th birthday, they kill themselves. And
Wow.
I've tried to kill myself like 3 times. Yeah. 4
And that's
times.
been like a big, storyline that's, you hate to call it a storyline because it's your life. But that's really been what's come and brought you and Stephanie.
It is.
So much closer this season. And you both had no idea that each other had been through that.
I knew that. I had been told that she struggled with depression, which, I actually take medication for depression. But, when we started talking about it, it really opened up I think when you connect, I'm really all about connecting with people on a deeper level. And so far with Stephanie, it's all been surface. It's all been, she's looked at me through Carrie and Brandy's eyes. She's never looked at me through her own eyes. Mm-hmm. This season, I made a connection with her that forced her to look at me through her own eyes. And when she did, she saw me for the first time, not who she thought I was, but who I actually am, which is just a work in progress, man.
And it's been really great because even off the air, you're doing things, you're speaking together.
Yeah, we
speaking
just
about
did
mental health. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we just did a mental health day. Nordstrom helped put it together, and we did it at North Park Mall. And we just invited people to come and have coffee with us. And, we had an organization there that if anybody had issues, that there was somewhere safe that they could talk to and get help from. And just to let them know, the thing about it is, and it's, for me, day one, I think anybody who genuinely knows my history in this town knows that I'm all about ending shame. If you have a disease or if you have struggles, you should not be shamed for it. Right. And shame is what makes you try to kill yourself. Shame is what makes you keep secrets. And that is what kills you. Don't hold it in. That's why, what people are like, LeeAnne, you just don't care, do you? And I'm like, no, I don't.
I'm a 10. I don't care.
No, exactly.
10 out of 10.
Tell people.
Off the charts.
Just, if I tell you, then you can't use it against me.
Right.
And if you do condemn me for trying to commit suicide or, any of the other things that I've done, that's your problem, not mine.
Yeah.
Right.
I've owned it. I've faced my God and said, that I was sorry. And, You know, I mean, believe me, it. Watching my grandmother be in pain when she found out I tried to kill myself was just like,
Yeah.
you know, that was the last time, because it just, you don't realize. I think people are when you're so busy looking in, you forget to look out. And looking out is where you find your happiness and your peace and your joy and your love and reality.
That doesn't mean you don't always you never have another bad day.
No. No.
You know, and so you still have the bad days, but the good far outweigh the bad now.
Yeah.
I'm
LeeAnne,
glad you made it past your 30th birthday.
me too.
LeeAnne.
Me too.
And you mentioned your grandparents. You were raised by your grandparents in Houston. You're from Pasadena.
I was born at Bayshore Hospital in Pasadena, Texas.
She's a Texan.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a genuine Texan.
That's right.
My entire bloodline, however, is Cajun. So I'm probably one of the most dangerous combinations you could ever get together.
Are you a
because,
Scorpio too?
No, I'm a Gemini. Even worse. Don't like me? Give me a minute. I'll change. Cajuns love to drink. And so that's, but Cajuns, when we drink, we get a little crazy. And then, Texans are willing to challenge me,
We have a ton of podcast listeners from Louisiana.
Yeah.
I love Louisiana.
Yeah, Texas and Louisiana are our best states for the podcast.
Yeah.
I love Louisiana.
And South Carolina. My people.
Yes.
Yes.
The South, babe. The South is where, the South is where you find the truth.
Yeah. We don't know any better.
We don't.
Tell it.
We don't know any better.
We had so many questions from our listeners. Let's see. Well, a trailer, we just asked you about, how you and Stephanie have developed a friendship, but someone wants to know if you have any other friends offset other than Deandra. And I know that relationship has kind of taken a shift as well.
We're on a permanent hiatus.
Oh, it's permanent.
Oh, wow.
I mean, for now.
Because y'all were so good.
I was a good friend to her. Yeah, I was.
Does it annoy you when people say you look alike?
No.
No?
No, I think she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, no, that's not an insult to say
Yeah.
you look like
Okay.
somebody.
No, she's
just 'cause
a
you're
pretty
not-
girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry
checking.
that hopefully y'all can figure that out. Let's see.
But I have personal relationships with Cameron. I think people will be very shocked, but you know what? It's genuinely, Carrie and I have gotten to a place that I never thought we would get to.
I really didn't either. That's great.
And I got to tell you, it feels so good for my soul. It makes me such a peaceful person. Some of the things that she's sent me, video, like her and Mark will be on a date and someone will bring a tray of knives over and they just giggle. They giggle and they send me the video and they're like, I'm laughing. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm laughing. And, it's just nice to be in an authentic place with someone where, no matter how hard work it was to get there, we dropped the walls and we just said, okay, look, what's your limit? When we had our coffee in episode 1, what's your limit? And she told me what her limit was. And I have upheld my word because if there's anything that I own that has value, it's my word.
Yeah.
And my honor. And so I have honored what her limit was, and I have not crossed that limit, and I refuse to.
And so
no
it's
matter
good to
how
know.
no matter how bad other of my cast members are going to try to bring me back into it.
Yeah. Well, it's fun to see that you're actually, that you can't, because I think even when we watch your relationships play out on TV, if we have certain struggles with relationships in our lives, we're like, wow, if they can go from there to this, because some ugly things had been said,
Yep.
but y'all got past it because life's short. And I hate walking into a room when I've got a problem with somebody because even if you're not speaking, it's the stomach.
It changes you.
Yeah, your stomach's in knots and there's darkness and heaviness. Just to let that go is.
Yep. We were at an event one time and you were like, what's the wrong with the guy over there? Remember?
I'm trying to remember.
It was a breakfast. It was the Trailblazer lunch.
Yeah, what happened? I forget.
There was a guy standing over like,
yes,
and
now
you were-
I remember. It was
and you were
a
like,
husband.
well,
It was a husband.
Yep, it was.
He was giving you the stink eye?
And you were like, what's wrong with
He
that
was giving
guy?
her the stink
Oh, giving you the stink eye.
And my back was to him.
Oh.
So
Took me a
she was
minute.
the only one seeing it.
And see, I hadn't really, I think the show had just started, so
Yeah.
I didn't know who all the characters were, but I was like, something's wrong.
Was that at we went to the
Yeah.
premiere party for season
That was
1.
a different thing.
Different
yeah.
thing?
I'm sorry, Leanne, it took me a minute to register,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a husband.
Yep.
But I think y'all are all okay now. I'm trying to remember.
we're good. Yeah.
Well, I
But
think
it's amazing because it is real life. I mean,
But it's
I think
also
people
hard
don't
for the
realize that.
spouses and the boyfriends and the other people because they're being part of this. Some of them probably more willing than others.
Yeah.
I know a lot of husbands were pretty much vacant
Yeah.
from shooting, and some of them are way more present.
How's your
How
husband with everything?
rich?
Or your
Well,
fiance?
My
fiance.
sweet man. My man is he He's great when we film. And he doesn't really, he's kind of like Court, Cam's husband. He doesn't really want to be a part of it. Like, he thinks it's great that we have something to do, but I don't want to hear about it. You know, because you come home and you're like, she said, and he's like, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs, you got 2 eyes. What is your problem?
Yeah, and he's only working with one.
And he's working with one. Yeah.
Well, in Rich's defense, he's a manly man.
He is a hero.
He is a manly man. He
has been decorated for an act of valor in the line of duty as a SWAT officer.
30 years in law enforcement, right?
30 years. 17 of that on SWAT as an entry team leader, which is first in, last out. That's
I have such a man crush on Rich.
I know.
Oh,
We
trust
keep
me.
saying we're going to go to dinner
he's very
with
I know
them.
we really need to.
Does he model on the side too?
No, he likes, you know what he does? Every time someone will be like, hey, can you come do this? He'd be like, I'm a model now. And I'm like, then he did a movie and he's like, I'm an actor now. And I'm like, what are you just like pecking away at my resume, dude? Like, back up.
That sounds like me. That sounds like something I'd say.
Well, it's so funny. All the husbands on the show, for the most part, when the women, you are complaining to Rich or Deandra's complaining to her husband, the men are just like, why don't you just call her?
Yeah.
Why don't you just do something about
Just
it?
do it.
Men just want to fix it.
Yeah.
They don't want
They
to
do.
hear it.
They don't want to listen to it.
And like, you should just pick up the phone and call her and ask her to go to coffee. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they were right. It
Yeah.
all worked out.
You know, I think we're really hesitant on the show about it because a lot of it, especially when we're filming, is like, don't do anything off. You know, you need to save everything for the camera. Save everything for the camera. And then you're like, but now I have to live with this gavek, you know? And I'm like, I could resolve it right now. But, you know, they're like, save it for the camera, which then makes it 10
Man, I'm not that smart. What was that word you just used?
Gavek. It's
What is
like
gavek?
It's an upset stomach.
Oh, gavak. I'll have to use that one.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know, I'm a shiksa, but I speak a little Yiddish.
Ginge Princess wants to know, is Cameron really like that all the time, even off camera with all the pink drama?
She loves pink. This, you know, if you take a different perspective just for a second and think about this, she has insulated her world into a pink bubble. Nothing outside this bubble affects her. Oh my God, genius.
What a happy place to be.
Right?
Inside a pink
Seriously,
bubble.
the happy freaking house on the block, man. She walks in that front door and boom, bubble. Bubble.
I love
She's
that.
always said, like, honey, if the world is ending, you need to text me and tell me what to pack and where to drive. Like, she doesn't even watch the news.
Oh, wow.
She doesn't want to know.
She's that insulated.
We need to start doing that.
It's
That'd improve our
amazing.
attitudes, wouldn't it?
Well,
we
if you
stopped
could ever
watching
get
the
off
news.
Fox News.
Yeah, I need to stop
Leanne.
watching the
Oh,
news.
Rich too. Oh my God.
From the time he wakes up, he goes to his office. I came home the
It's
other day.
killing my brain.
With those confirmation hearings.
Yes.
I was like, how long have you been in front of this TV? It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He had been there since 8 that morning. Nonstop.
It's killing my brain, Leanne.
It's too much.
Yeah,
you need
it
to
is.
balance.
I know.
You
I
need to
know.
set a little egg timer.
Yeah, I know I do.
Set the
So-
timer on the TV. And if
I need
it
to
goes
meditate.
Off, it goes off. No, you know what it is? Just get up and go walk, do a block. I mean, I know it's hot in Texas, but like just get up and go do something else. Even if you DVR it and then just spread it out through the day, but 8 hours solid.
Yeah. Does Rich do that too? He does that too? Yeah.
Yeah, he starts with a curvy couch in the morning and, you know,
Yeah.
stays on it all day long. And then you walk in and all you hear on TV is like, I'm like, why don't you just watch Housewives?
I
Why are you
know.
watching the news?
I do that too.
And then they get all riled up, and then I have to hear it all repeated back.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
It's just like agitation. Yeah, you know, like we get the shows on Mondays, and then we have to write our blog, and then by the time it airs Wednesday night, I don't even want to watch it live. Like I just don't. Like I've seen it 2 or 3 times, and I'm good.
Too much.
I'm good. No, I had a girlfriend come over last night because she was like, I need your help with something. I need you to see and just tell me what you think. And she's like, yeah, you're insane. You're just too affected. You know, just don't worry about it.
Gong.
Yeah. Girl, Cameron, I need my phone.
That's what you need.
So, babe, I wanted to play a little game with Leanne. This will take 2 seconds. I think it's fine because
All men say it'll take 2 seconds.
it'll take
30
2
minutes
seconds.
later.
Kelly and I on our podcast, we've always had this issue about, not issue, but there's been a difference of opinion on this picture that I posted on social media when we first started dating. So we met on Bumble. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I did not.
Yeah, we met on Bumble. And when she originally saw this picture, she swiped left on me. Which means not interested.
Reject.
Not interested. Rejected me. And then I came back later in her feed somehow, and she said, well, I'll give this guy a chance. And she swiped right on me.
Yeah, I think it was when Bumble didn't have as many members, so they would like they would recycle some of them.
Yeah.
And when he came back around the second time, I said,
Okay.
I'll give him a chance.
So the first thing I want to do
That's
is
funny
show
because-
you this picture.
Can I just say, like, when Rich and I first met, he had a Facebook picture and it was like solid gray. And I was like, what a day to hold me. And then he changed it and I was like, okay, I'll give him a try.
Right.
No, guys, he showed up at my door and I was like, I opened the door and I was like,
So hot.
oh my God, I was drooling. You know, you go, and do I have clean panties on? Like literally, like I was like, oh my God, yeah, I'm having sex tonight. Like that wasn't even a question. Like
First
I was just
day.
like he's hot. Didn't know. Wow, really need a good photographer. But don't do it yet because let me trap you first.
Okay, so I want to know if you get the same reaction, LeeAnne, when I show you this
Oh, no,
picture.
he has it printed out.
Okay,
This is the picture I
I
swiped
printed it
up
out,
on.
and this picture comes into your feed. Do you swipe right or left on that guy? It's me in a car. It's a
I'm gonna
car
go-
selfie
Can I tell you something?
with a scarf on.
Tell him why.
It's a little douchey. You look kind of like a. Is that bad?
No, not at
You
all. We
just
want your
look
honest
like-
opinion.
You look like a playa.
A playa?
Yeah.
I thought he looked a little gay.
Well, I mean,
The cheesiness, the scarf. I don't know. I don't
It's
mean that
too
as an insult to
perfect.
gay. I
No,
just
it's
Too perfect.
which
it's
gay
like-
is perfect.
Yeah, you don't believe it. Like you're
What?
you look like you're trying to sell me something.
It's me.
I know you're trying to sell you, but I'm just saying. Like I think it's I mean, when you looked at it, were you like, I don't know? I'm probably gonna have to work a little harder on that one.
Yeah, I didn't like that, and I think he led with that picture. And so when it came back around the next time, you go a little deeper, and I was like, well, he doesn't look like that in his other pictures.
Well,
so
there
that's
you
when I
go.
gave him a chance.
See, that cheesy smile doesn't work on everyone.
And I have.
And that scarf, and he's behind the wheel. Men doing car selfies.
It was
just some
LeeAnne. It was
level of,
it was the very first picture I ever took to put online, and I didn't really know what to do. I just was
Men
like,
don't
well,
know.
okay,
They don't
I'm in my
either.
car. I guess I'll take a picture, and the
why they
light
should
looked pretty
all get
good.
married.
So
and
I
he
just-
cocked his head to the side.
Oh, I know. It was like, no, seriously. The tilt of it is like, how you doing? I'm like, not with you.
Thank you, LeeAnne.
It was a how you doing look, and you're just like let's face it.
Thank
Joey
you.
got laid, but those women were not smart.
yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, I'm not saying you
That's a
aren't
good-
going to get laid. but-
Right.
Hello?
Okay. Well, that's good enough for
But
me.
if you want a woman of substance and depth and
Right.
intelligence, and,
Which I found
and
in my
yes, you
sweet
did.
wife here.
Yes, you did.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you. All right, I have 15 quick questions to ask LeeAnne. These are
15?
these are quick ones. She's just got to answer
I feel
one
like
way or
I
the
should take my high heels off.
and this is just for our listeners
You
to
can sit down. You want a chair?
Oh, no, I'm
Feel
good.
so bad.
to get to know LeeAnne a little bit better. Okay, favorite sandwich, LeeAnne?
French dip,
French dip.
Oh, that's a good one.
T-shirt and jeans or a cocktail dress?
t-shirt and jeans.
Oh, wow.
Now, mind
See?
you, they're both Gucci, but you know,
That's interesting. Converse Chuck Taylors or red bottom shoes?
red bottom shoes.
Yeah.
I
No
don't
matter
know.
how
I don't-
uncomfortable they are.
Oh,
And they hurt so bad.
I know, but you got to get the platform ones. You don't feel the ground as much.
Hamburger or hot dog?
Hot dog.
You saw that.
All right, you're from Houston, so I got to ask you this: Cowboys or Texans? Neither one. Okay,
I'm not a sports
that's fair.
person.
That's fair. Mac or PC?
Oh, Mac.
You're a Mac person. See, we're learning a lot about LeeAnne.
Mm-hmm.
George Clooney or Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, forever and ever and ever. Ever since he rode up on that horse with the long hair.
Oh, that was in
called?
Legends of the Fall?
That's,
Yes.
Yeah.
Tiffany and I put that poster in our garage. I'm
was
not
like-
kidding you. We, as an adult, went and bought that poster and put it in our.
And he was all smooth.
It was hot. Dude, he rode up on that horse. I was like, Tiffany, get the pillow out of your lap. I know how you have yourself. Do not do that while I'm sitting on the sofa.
No.
Yeah, hot.
Louis Vuitton or Gucci?
Tough, but I'm gonna say Gucci lately because they're really getting into like they're just bringing so much new product to the market so quickly.
All right. Clean shaven or 5 o'clock shadow?
Oh, clean shave, please. That 5 o'clock shadow will rip your skin apart.
That's the thing is we can't make out.
You can't. You can't.
Very rough.
It hurts.
It hurts. No, it rubs your skin raw, and then you got like, you know.
I'll get like fever blisters and stuff. It's like not good. I'm very
It's-
sensitive.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I'm not
like
rough.
Sandpaper.
I'm not rough everywhere.
Oh, so he manscapes.
Wine or whiskey?
Between those two, I would choose wine. But
you're a vodka drinker.
I'm a tequila person.
Oh, tequila drinker.
Tequila's an upper. I'm like all about being happy.
Okay, last one, LeeAnne. Cowgirl down or cowgirl up?
What does that mean?
I think it's a sexual position, but I don't know how either one goes. So as long as I'm not on top, I'm good.
That's what I wanted to know.
I am
Cowgirl
lazy.
up.
Is that a sexual thing?
No, that just means she likes to be in charge.
Lazy.
Oh, we're not that kind of podcast, honey.
Listen, here's the deal. I am all about whatever. Like it's about me. Sex has always been about me. I've had every man I've ever been with is like, you're so much more dude than you are girl, and I'm like, that's right. Sit down, shut up, and get hard.
Oh no!
What do you mean? See there?
To our podcast.
See there? Look at that tidbit we get.
Sad but true.
This is the one I'm going to be. Let me tell you, LeeAnne. The last time I listened to the podcast with my mother.
Oh, sorry, Mom.
No, that's the thing.
No, it's
so
okay.
It was like
It's
one
okay.
episode. It was Alan talking about.
Y'all having sex?
Well,
No, it was about
Flapping around or something.
ball swinging or something.
yes, and I'm like, that's the episode I listened to my mother,
That's
and this will be the
not
one.
an attractive thing, by the way.
Well, we were
Thank
talking
you.
about boxers versus briefs.
And Alan got a little carried away.
And I said, I don't like my ball swinging in boxers.
well, why would we just
Literally.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I Rich is a brief guy. Yeah,
See, I knew I liked Rich.
Rich is a brief.
we do need to go on that double date. I'll tell you the question I get
And he
more.
manscapes.
Well, here we go. Why don't you
That's
and
his-
Rich just have a date?
That's his new thing where he's like, I'm freshly manscaped. And I'm like, that's great, but I'm going to brush my teeth.
That's his. Come on.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
his
No,
big-
that is. That's a
foreplay.
pickup line. That's a foreplay at our house. Freshly manscaped. I'm like, great. That's fabulous.
We're
So
living
great.
parallel lives except for the reality show
Take
part.
it somewhere else.
And speaking of that, that's one of the questions I get asked all the time. People assume because I'm on the radio, I'm in Dallas, Real Housewives of Dallas, why am I not part of the show?
I ask you that myself.
I just don't know that
I think it would. Make
I would be
you
very
miserable.
good.
No, you would be good. That's so incorrect.
I don't like fighting.
You don't have to like fighting. You have very strong opinions, and you would be good at it.
Got that right.
The difference is, it literally brings. I mean, it makes your relationship struggle. It makes your friendship struggle.
Yes.
It makes everything a struggle.
Everything will not be the same, no matter
No.
what anybody. Everything changes, and I don't know.
Everything.
And some things are probably way better. Like for you, what's way better from doing reality TV?
My ability to help others is way better. I can, I have a platform where I can bring awareness and attention to things that I couldn't scream from the top of my lungs and get attention for before. So to me, that's, honestly, that was the reason I even came on the show was because I thought the show was going to be about charity.
Right.
And
That's why the only thing out of your mouth the whole first season was charity, 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 because that's
Well,
what you thought it was.
because that's what they told me it was.
Yeah.
It's about women socializing and how do women socialize in Dallas at charity events. So, matter of fact, the president of Bravo was like, you're like the little glue that holds this show together. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
And, sadly, because of the show, I go to less events. But what it did do was it made me focus on what areas of charity that I really wanted to stay, that I wouldn't let go of. I'm not willing to let go of. So
And what has been the worst part? I mean, how has it been the negative effect?
the stress it brings to your personal relationship.
Yeah.
I mean,
the fact that it survives.
Having other cast members basically say that, Rich changed his mind about wanting to marry me and I'm just too embarrassed to tell people and, that kind of stuff. Or like, and it's not even like, people are like, she's embarrassed. And I'm like, here's the thing. I don't get embarrassed. Like, I grew up with a mother who tortured me. My first bra, I was at the Limited and my mother was buying me school clothes and she opened the door because the button-up shirt she kept giving me was too tight. Top of her lungs. My God, LeeAnne, you've got tits. And I'm like, oh, yay.
And you're just a kid.
And I'm like 10 or 11. Now I got to walk out of the back of the fitting room through the store down to Foley's to get my first bra, which was a C cup or D cup. And
Oh, wow.
I hit him for a while. I was
I was going to say, she didn't know for...
Well, she didn't raise me. My grandmother
Oh, yeah,
raised
yeah,
me, and I
yeah.
used to wear baggy. I still, if you know, like I'll still slouch forward. Pageants taught me to stand up straight. So everything in life I've tried to make everything that I've gone through in life make me better.
Have any of your relationships improved?
I mean, I've been grateful that I've gotten to become friends with people like Cameron and Stephanie and, Carrie and, it's nice to, and then also there's been a ton of people that I've met through social media that are just genuine, loving, caring, supportive people. And I got to tell you, the people who support you on social media really make a difference in your life.
Yes.
That is true.
They
I agree
really
with that.
like, it's like the day when you've read 6 tweets and everybody's being mean to you. And that one person is like, you just ignore me. And you're like, oh, thank you. It's like,
That's
because I
true.
don't think
Yeah.
people realize how much one tender, kind word can really affect someone. So that's why I always try to make all my words kind.
Have people been good to you on the streets for the most part?
Yeah, I love that. I mean, for the most part, like, you hear people are like, oh my God. You can tell when someone recognizes you because their eyes get really big, even if they don't say anything. And you're like, I always like, if y'all see me, please come ask me for a picture. I'm always happy to do it. Because the reality is, I wouldn't have a show without people.
That's right.
I wouldn't have a show without the fans, without the watchers, the viewers. And for me, that's what I'm grateful. Thank you. If you see me, I am grateful for you watching my show. Please come over, let me thank you, and take a picture with you.
Sounds like somebody I know too.
Who?
So, LeeAnne, where would people find you in Dallas? Like, where do you shop? Where do you like to eat?
I shop online.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a big Zara shopper too, though.
Okay.
I will say I do hit up Zara North Park.
And you've got a stylist now you work with. We saw, and your dress.
Oh, yeah.
your
That was
dress.
really
Do
cool.
you like it?
You told me off camera and everything a while back, I've got this dress coming. You can wear it 727 different ways.
We were like, really? And then we saw.
175. It turned out to be 175.
That is crazy.
And then I was like, how is this going to work? There's no way. And then you actually showed it.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't show all 175, but LeeAnne had this dream about a dress you can wear. At first, you didn't know how many ways.
No, because the math is, the math was like the hardest part for me, and I'm really good at math. But it was like counting down the ways of putting like a black sleeve and a red sleeve together. A black sleeve, a red sleeve, and a white bottom. I mean, like, it's like a lot of different ways.
How far has it come? I mean, you filmed the episode, so I know you're trying to get it on a shopping network or something.
You know what?
or-
I had originally thought when I was filming that I wanted to do that, but now, with all the other planning that I've got going on in my life, I think I'm just going to keep it online on my website. And
So it's already available?
It's not yet.
Oh.
We're just wrapping up production now. And finalizing everything. We're still, the website's about to go up. I'm waiting. I'm trying to time it with the episode. So,
Well, it was so fun to see what
because
you
you will
talked
see a
about.
full-on
like,
runway show.
It's gorgeous. Oh, that'd be great with every look coming out.
Yep. And
Can
a
I please
video,
come?
and a video that's like with a street scene going like this.
Oh, I love that.
It's so cool.
You need one, babe.
It's so cool.
If they make my size.
They do.
Aw.
We do. Let me tell you something. That was the first thing I said. I go, I want this dress to be able to fit everyone because it's really, the fabric is like Spanx, like a triple Spanx.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, hello, happiness there. And then I was like, I told you earlier, I hate standing naked in my closet. I'm like, what do I wear? I hate getting dressed. So this is like the answer. Like,
It is. It's really
this
a
is
cool
the answer.
dress.
If you find a dress that you love and then you're like, I can't wear it. I just wore it 2 weeks ago. Well, yeah, now you can.
Well, if you don't know what we're talking about, go back and watch I don't remember which episode it was. It was
I think
either
it was
2 or
the
3.
second one.
2. Go back and catch up. It's not too late to catch up on this season of Real Housewives of Dallas. It's going to be a very interesting season. A new baby in the mix. You've got friendships that were strong, you thought, and now they've kind of like fallen by the wayside. Friendships you never thought were possible are happening. It's really a fun season so far, LeeAnne.
It's going to get 100 times better.
I can't wait. And Real Housewives of Dallas is on 8 p.m. Central every Wednesday night on Bravo. And like LeeAnne said, she'd really love for you to go to bravotv.com and read the blog.
Please. I also tweet my blog, and I put the link on my blog on my Instagram page
Easy to
for a
find.
week. So, yeah, I think if you go back and read the blogs, that's the one place I get to correct anything that was missaid on the episode.
Or things that were left out. Like what you didn't see was this that made me say that. Or,
Right.
because sometimes it's like, where'd that come from?
And the reason I went to bed was because then they all knew I was out till 2 a.m. judging the Miss Red pageant, the drag queen pageant at the Roundup. So then the next
You were
morning, the flight was
exhausted.
at 7 a.m. I was tired. I went to bed. I didn't care what anybody thought.
But they make it like you're just a party pooper
And they
instead.
all knew, but they were all like, oh, LeeAnne, something's wrong.
Right.
It's because Rich changed his mind.
And LeeAnne's all over social media, and you have a website too, LeeAnneLocken.com.
That's it, LeeAnneLocken.com. But I love Instagram and Twitter. Come find me, chat with me. Send me something sweet and funny, please.
Oh, a kind word.
A kind
it goes
word.
a long way.
Because if you're rude, I just mute you or block you.
Yeah.
I'm like, just no negative energy allowed.
I used to feel guilty about blocking people.
Oh, please.
And then Katie Couric is I went to an event she was at. She was promoting her talk show at the time, which is no longer. But she was like, this is my Instagram.
It's your life.
I don't have to invite that kind of energy. And she kind of gave me the power to like, okay, I can block you.
Oh, absolutely.
And I still feel a little bit guilty. You know,
the truth is what the better thing to do, because if you block someone, then they post blocked by, So I mute them. And when you mute them, you don't ever see a tweet from them.
Okay, that's a good tip too.
And then they don't know you've muted them. So they're like, and you're just like,
Doesn't affect me. See the things I learned from LeeAnne.
She's taught us a lot today.
I am helpful.
A lot.
I am here to help.
And we're going to get your schedule and our schedule, and we're going to finally plan that day.
Yay!
Please.
That would be fun. That would
Next
be fun.
week.
And if not next week, Rich and I will just go do something.
Y'all will. At least it gets you away from TV, both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they'll end up doing, posting up on one of their couches.
Oh, my God.
And then go to the gun range.
We can go to the gun range.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Rich has so many guns.
Yeah.
So many.
Again.
We can compare collections.
Oh, no. It's a man thing.
Oh, he's got the dirty, hairy gun. When we were dating, courting, he took me to a gun range, and I'd never fired a gun. And it was a lot of fun, but it was real intimidating. Yeah. And he has the dirty, hairy gun.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't fire that because the kickback on it
is huge.
It's huge.
I get that a lot.
What is it?
It's a 44 Magnum.
44.
Yeah.
It shoots fire out of it, LeeAnne.
Yeah. Well, it's
It's really big.
the trigger pull.
Huge.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even touch it. I'm like, no, my luck. I'd be like,
Exactly. Well, and that's the thing, like that's one of the Rich has injured his shoulder from kickback of,
Right.
guns. And I'm not, he won't let me. Rich is like, no guns for you, LeeAnne.
Not even at the gun range?
He won't take me to a gun range.
Maybe
Really?
that could be a double date.
That'd be a fun double date. There's a nice one up in Frisco.
Yeah, that's what I hear. But
The Gumtree Club.
The Gumtree Club? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's what we nicknamed.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, he's like, no guns for you. He won't let me have knives either for some reason.
Yeah.
He's all about keeping me away from anything because his philosophy is, you'll shoot me, but you won't kill me. You'll just paralyze me for life. And then I got to live paralyzed. Yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
Well, that's a happy thought to end on.
Isn't it though? That's right. Mess with LeeAnne.
Well, I have never laughed so much on a podcast.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
LeeAnne, you were so much fun. Thank you for being on. And
Our inaugural,
inaugural
Monday episode.
Yeah.
It's really special for us. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. This has been really fun.
Thank you.
Invite me back anytime.
We might do that maybe around the reunion shows. And clear the air about a lot of stuff.
Though you got a long way to go.
Maybe you could bring one of your, if you're still friends with anybody by then, bring them with you.
I know today, I think Stephanie and Carrie are already in New York because I leave tomorrow.
Oh, great. Well, y'all have fun. We'll follow you on
good
social.
Time.
Follow them all on social media and keep up because seeing what LeeAnne's wearing is always fun.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Very
to push
stylish.
the envelope.
You do.
Very stylish.
I like to be out there. Yeah, everybody's like, Cruella de Vil. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, just take a fashion risk,
Yeah.
and it's fun.
Yeah.
That's what fashion is about playing.
Fashion is about experimenting. And if you're not willing to experiment, then you're a chicken.
That's right.
Don't
Ain't no
judge
chickens
me.
up in here.
That's right. Don't judge me unless you're ready to cluck with me.
Again, a LeeAnneism.
There
that
you
was
go.
a LeeAnneism.
It is.
All right, well, we can't thank you enough for being here. LeeAnne Locken, Real Housewives of Dallas. Don't forget, Wednesday nights, Bravo, 8 p.m. Central. And that's it for us, honey.
That's right. Well, I guess that's a wrap.
That's a wrap on this one.
And
It's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
That's right.
And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.
I love it. Bye.